Everyone, I am Monika from IELTS 9. So we will be doing this reading passage, keeping the fun in fun fairs. I have already done list of heading for this reading passage in the previous video. You can watch past video or previous video I can say. So here we will be doing fill in the blanks, complete the summary, complete the sentences below, no more than 2 words and or a number. Okay. And the yes, no, not given, I will try to do it. Okay. So complete the sentences below. Try to understand the difference between complete the summary and the complete the sentences. So complete the summary whenever it is given means you can get all the fill in the blanks from one paragraph or sometimes two paragraph. But here sentences. So they can pick these sentences like four sentences they have given from 33 to 37. From it may possible that all sentences, all questions may have writer may have taken from different paragraphs. Okay, so basically here we need to focus on the locations, on the keywords. Those keywords will take us to the location in the paragraphs, and then the words before the blanks and after the blank, definitely they are also helpful in getting the proper answer, means right answer. So let's start with this. I have taken my pen. So here what they are saying here, uh, instructions we have already read. What they are saying, this: choose no more than 2 words and or a number. Here we can use one word also, 2 words also, and or a number also we can select. Okay, so let's read 33 number. Some attractions such as new type of walls depend. So this is my keyword which will take us to the location in the paragraph. Depend on both dash and dash. So here we need to find both blanks correct answer. If you have selected this blank correct and this is wrong answer, then your answer will be totally wrong here. Okay, so for both the answers you will get only 1 marks because this is in one sentence. So here this is my keyword, depend on both of their passengers in order to create a variety of ride experiences. Okay, let's go to first. I will find this Waltis. So I don't know how to pronounce it. So here Waltz NASA I can see. Waltz is not here. Yeah, this in C paragraph I have got. So here I can see this word. Okay. Some attractions such as the new type of, okay. Uh, okay. This step has already taken the most recent waltzer. Okay, most recent mean new type, or teacup rides a vaulter that you sit in a car that spins on its axis. So we are looking waltz after comma, depend on both. Two things will be there, and is also, this will be helpful in getting correct answer of their passengers. Okay, you sit in a car that spins. Now I am looking for two things and passengers also on its axis. The car is on a huge platform that also rotates. So they are giving, they are explaining the things. Here they have combined 3-4 sentences into one. In the past, you could take comfort from the fact that spin was tightly controlled by gears that turn your car at a rate determined by the but the latest generation of, okay, but the latest generation new type of Volter cars spin freely at a fate determined by the weight and position of the people in them. So in car, who are they? Passengers. And here we have got two things, weight and position. So and word is also given. So instead of using both, they have not used the both word here. Determined by the weight, and so here weight and position will come in 33 number. Now 34 number question. Designers need to be aware choitic right. Okay, choitic right I can see here. So here tips and tricks here where you get the location of 33 number question. So you will definitely get location of 34 number after that. So here I can see here designer need to be aware that chaotic ride could accelerate at a violent rate if it reaches its. So chaotic ride, people seem to like these chaotic rides, say strange. Okay. Now we are looking for awareness and violent rate, speed at a violent rate. Although seemingly passport to thrill and endless thrills doesn't have obvious drawback, designers can never be completely sure that something odd won't happen. Okay, let me shift the page first. Chaotic ride, they have started talking about this, but need to be aware when the speed accelerate at a while means speed at its highest. Okay, let's read it. Does have one rather obvious drawback. It's unpredictable. Despite complex calculation, designers can never be completely sure that something odd won't happen. Okay, something odd could accelerate. Need to be aware here, I think, especially since freely turning system occasionally hit a resonance frequency. Okay, so from here they are talking about this same sentence. Okay, uh, something odd won't happen, especially since freely turning system occasionally hit a resonance frequency. So they are talking about speed only. See this endless thrills, this thing, and could accelerate. Something odd would happen, especially since freely turning occasionally hit a resonance frequency. Indirectly they are talking about this speed kind of, if it reaches its resonance frequency will come here. Okay, so you can read it further if you want. If you drive a revolving car at a resonance frequency, it could speed up uncontrollably. So here also you can pick this word. Accelerate, could accelerate at a violent rate if it reaches its resonance frequency. Okay. Next, research has shown that people will begin to feel ill. So of course, in one paragraph, no one can guarantee they are subjected to movement or not. No. In one paragraph, they were talking about illness and all. So here they have started talking about illness. A ride is subjected to unforeseen stresses. No one can guarantee it will be able to cope. No one knows what the safe limits of rotational force. I'm looking for people will begin to feel ill if they are subjected to movement on all at the same time. Movement on all at the same time also we will be looking for. We are looking for people will feel begin. So let me shift the page first. So here people will feel. So here definitely in this paragraph, as I remember, they are talking about people will feel ill. They will be having headaches and blackout and all. So, but I am looking for the words before and after blank. They are subjected to movement on all at the same time because they have started talking about human body here. Stengel worked with German Air Force rotating volunteers ahead over hill while also making them this like a ballet dancer. It emerged if the pilots were turned on all word is there. See this movement on all were turned on all three axes simultaneously mean at the same time. Same time is simultaneously. The word on all is also there, so it means three axes will there. So here we will write here three axes. Now next, volunteers in Stengel's rotation test suffered delayed reactions such as means called as, like as, define as. Let's find this also. With that goal, so this paragraph is gone. Now let's find Stengel here. With that goal in mind, Stengel feels that thinking people. I think this is, I don't know what kind of word they have used. People means around in ever more chaotic machines is no longer the way forward. He believes that sequence of acceleration and their size what counts, the way that makes rides. Somewhere are they talking about called other experts? No. Volunteer Stengel's rotation test. Let me shift the page. Stengel volunteers is here. Okay. So rotation is also here. So what they feel such as, so rotating volunteers head over heels while also making cartwheel of, so many sentences they have combined for this here. Okay, so what I understand over here, test suffered delayed reactions such as, so delayed kind of thing here it is given, uh, because last answer was here 3x's. Yeah, this was the last answer, 3x's. After that we have to look for the location. They became so nauseous they almost black out. When they got off, they couldn't walk. But when Stengel found particularly puzzling was that they also developed headaches and other problems about 2 days. So delayed here is delayed reaction. If they are talking about this volunteers in Stengel rotation test suffered delayed reaction. Delayed means after 2 days later. So what they have got? Headaches. So here headaches we will write it in this. Now next one is a phenomenon known as produced a sensation in subject text. Okay. So this paragraph is done. With that goal in mind, Stengel find out chaotic machine. So phenomenon known as, somewhere, just a minute, let me. So here I am looking for phenomenon, any phenomenon known as that, something, sensation. What goal in mind Stengel Fielder thinking people, he believes that sequence of acceleration, their size, carefully designed. So I am looking for particular any phenomenon known as something. It like designers could value experiment tolerance, nothing. So this we already have, already read. Produced. The fun seems to come from unforeseen, particularly when an effect called. See this called word is here and the word is also here. The Coriolis illusion. When an effect called, a phenomenon known as the Coriolis illusion will come here, comes from into play. This is an agreeable tumbling feeling which occurs. Produced tumbling like in stomach and all, produced a pleasurable sensation in test subject. So throughout the thing they were talking about these test subject test means on what they are doing experiments. Given question, there are 3 questions. Okay, so one more IELTS reading tips and tricks for that. So in list of heading, see this, there was one paragraph that we haven't touched, we haven't read. It means writer wants you to read the A number paragraph. Definitely the last type of question location we can get it, we can start looking from the first number paragraph, that is A number paragraph. Okay, so how to do yes no not given, same way we can adopt same strategy what we are doing with true false not given. Basically, yes, no, not given, it is given for the writer. Some here writers, some 1 or 2 writers must be explaining their research work and all. That is the thing main only. You can understand the meaning of this yes, no, not given. Yes, if the statement agrees, what is the statement? These are the statements. So these are 3 statements agrees with the claims of the writer. So claims of the writers are given over here in the paragraph. So what I was telling you, A number paragraph is left. So we can start looking for these questions from the A number paragraph. There is still, definitely I will read the question statement. I will understand it and come out with 1 or 2 keywords. There is still a lot to be learned about the rates. Still a lot to be learned about the rates of acceleration when which people can withstand. Still lot to be learned. Okay, if many things to be learned in future about the rates of acceleration which people can withstand. Let's read it. Fun is becoming a tricky issue for ride designers. In order to increase excitement, they have been ramping up with acceleration, word is here, to create the most dizzying force possible, but getting it right is far from easy. Or on the side of caution, people won't bother with the second ride. Go too far, however, they may not be able. Experts realize We are now at the limited of how much acceleration a human body can take, and designers are finding it hard to think up ways of keeping the public coming back for more. Okay. The problem is that now I think the main thing, they have started talking about acceleration, rates of acceleration, or which people can withstand. The problem is that true innovation has been lacking for a while, and fairground rides have become more about survival than actual. Okay, so if you ask me, there is still a lot to be learned. So here they are saying, uh, they are not talking, finding it hard to think. Designers are finding it hard to think of ways or keeping the public coming back for more. The problem is that true innovation has been lacking for a while. Instead, they are saying some contradiction. Here they are saying there is still a lot to be learned about the rates of acceleration. In fact, they are saying experts realize we are now at the limited of how much acceleration a human body can take, and designer, we are here, no, still there is still lot to be learned, nothing is given like that. They are saying opposite thing. And this line also, and this line, the problem is that true innovation has been lacking for a while. So I have selected this no number, means no. Children enjoy fun fairs more than adults. Children. So throughout the paragraph, throughout the passage, we have read, we have done list of headings and to fill in the blanks. Nowhere they are talking about children enjoy fun fairs more, no comparison kind of thing. So comparison is there, it means not given will be there. And if you don't have time, definitely no is also there, not given is also there. This must be yes. Okay, you can write it yes. But yes, of course, I'm making video. So let's find this. Current rights could probably be adopted to become more enjoyable. The problem is that true innovation has been lacking for a while. Fairground rights have become more about survival than actual enjoyment. Current rights could probably be adopted to become more enjoyable. Okay, so I think this is also saying the same thing. We can read it. The problem is that true innovation has been lacking for a while. First part 38. And fairground rides have become more about survival than actual enjoyment. So current rides could probably be adopted to become more enjoyment. So if our thrill-seeking bodies can really take no more, what's going to keep dragging us back to amusement park? Creating something new and exciting, yet safe, is going to take some careful thought. I think they are talking about could probably be adopted to become more enjoyable. This is yes. First sentence, the problem is that true innovation has been lacking for a while. Till now, new innovation has been lacking, and fairground rides have become more about survival than actual enjoyment. So for that, they are saying uh, this line also, current ride could probably be adopted to become more enjoyable. So I have read all the next all paragraphs, but nothing they have talked about current rights. Or we can shift to next paragraphs. Just no. Here in this sentence, from here to here, they are talking this indirectly. 40 number rights. Definitely current word they have not used. The problem is that true innovation has been lacking for a while. True innovation has been lacking for a while, and fairground rides, current rides, have become more about survival than actual enjoyment. Okay, have become more survival than actual enjoyment. For that, so if our thrill-seeking bodies can really take no more, what's going to keep dragging us back to amusement parks? So they are asking questions, creating something new and exciting, yet safe, is going to take some careful thoughts. For that, it is yes. That's why it is yes.